What's up, everybody? I'm Russ Dornish for CrossFire. CrossFire is an online faith-based community of gamers.
My name is David Petty, and we are coming with another installment of our daily devotional based on the book On the Threshold of Transformation. And we're going to dive right in today with day 23, called Creation and Communion. We've got to give it back to the material world. We've got to give back the material world its power, its importance, its soul, and its sacredness. This whole earth is indeed the land of enchantment. St. Francis would not step on a little worm knowingly, but would pick it up and place it on the side of the road.
St. Francis of Assisi was the first Christian to address creatures as brothers and sisters. Animals, sun, moon, plants, and the very air were soulful and mutual subjects for him, not just objects for his use. The importance of this cannot be overemphasized in a world that severely suffers from what the author Richard Rohr calls nature deficit disorder. We have forgotten how to read and reverence God's first revelation to us.
Such reverential seeing will lead to the beginnings of true enlightenment. Love that for a tree, joy in an animal, awareness in a breeze, and God in that pain. Soon you will wonder what this communion is that passes back and forth between you and everything else. It's the largest and the very best communion of saints. So, our first question today is: with what parts of creation do I experience communion? And that's the only question we've got. So, Russ, what would you say? What parts of creation do you experience communion with?
I think it's a lot, but I think both of us are lucky. We live in very beautiful states. Um, and being able to be on a mountaintop, with snow around you and community and stuff like that, and just the views and awe and gorgeous of what God made, I think that really, really helps me experience communion. What about you?
Yeah, for me, I grew up in California, and I actually grew up surfing, and so for me, it was like the ability to get in the water, and there's something awe-inspiring and powerful and so simple about being in the water, eyes on the horizon, just waiting for the next swell to come in. So that's probably part of it. And then I think the other thing is a couple years ago, I went fishing for the first time and actually like cleaned and ate my own fish that I had caught. And for me, it was a very reverential experience to just say, thank you, God, for this food that I've been able to provide for myself, for my family, and really took away where I had taken for granted where our food comes from, whether it be animal or plant, and just to give real thanks for that meal.
I think that's a great thing to think about on a daily basis, something to kind of, figure out and picture all the time when we're around such beautiful and wonderful things. So that's all we have for this week or for today's devotional. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow for tomorrow's devotional and make sure to like, subscribe so you know when we upload the next video. And then, of course, join the conversation at Crossfire Faith and Gaming on Facebook. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.